All right. In this video, I kind of want to talk about the different kinds of testing you'll need to write or do while creating an app. So the first one we're going to talk about is unit testing. Now, unit testing is basically checking individual functions or functionality. For example, if we have a to-do list, making sure that the add task function actually works as intended. Now we're going to talk about integration testing. Once we've verified through unit tests that each individual function is working well, what we want to do is make sure that these functions are working well together. So keeping in line with the to-do list app example, once I've added a task, I want to make sure that that task is showing up in my feed, for example, or my task list. Once we've verified that each individual functionality is working well together and that these individual functions work well uh, together, what we want to do is test the app end to end. So we want to test every component of the app, make sure that it works, from creating a task to resolving a task to editing a task, to deleting a task, to anything that we might need to do from the start to the end of the task. We need to make sure that it works well. And that is called end to end testing. Next, we're going to talk about acceptance testing. Everything might be working as expected, but does it match the expectations of the users, right? When we have a to-do list app and when we complete a task, does it do what the users expect it to? And generally speaking, acceptance testing is going to go through the entire app and make sure that it meets the stakeholders' expectations. Finally, we're going to talk about performance testing. Now, this is there to ensure that your application can handle a lot of requests at once. Let's say, for example, with the to-do list app, can it handle having 1,000 or 10,000 tasks at once?